Hi everyone. So today we are all here together on the Zoom call to present the project which we all have worked so hard like for 4 months. So let's begin with that. So first of all, I would introduce my teammates. I myself is Pallavi. I'm the project manager of this group, or you can say of this project. Then next we have Harjeet, and she's a procurement manager. Then is Jatin, who look after all the risk assessments, and then budget planning. Then we have Aman, she look after the design, and then we have Yurinder, who look after the quality management, and the logistics and the departure of the product is also handled by Jatin. So let's begin with our PPT. Okay, let's start with looking at a little video of the production unit where the main project begins with. Now, the question arises, everyone must be confused what is going on and why the name of the project is screwing the needs. So our project is based on, let me go to the next slide. Now, our project is based on production of the 2000 high quality engine components, which are used by the truck and heavy duty automobiles within a time period of 2.5 months. And the part is known as the revolving wheel nut. That is the name of the part. And the video, which is shown right now, was the manufacturing of this part, like what machine is used to manufacture this. The project charter serves as an internal document to capture all the high level planning information and initiate the planning process. Now, moving towards the scope statement. So now our scope statement consists of the main thing is objective. What is the objective of this project? So the main objective is production of 2000 high quality engine components within a 2.5 months. So here the time period is very important and the high quality. Deliverables. What are the deliverables for this project? Raw material, production plan, and then manufacturing of the parts. What are the main tasks of this project? The source suppliers, finalize contracts, and coordinate the deliveries. What would be the constraints of this project? Skilled labor availability, functioning equipment, regularity compliance. And what are the quality measurements? Quality measurements are it should meet the engineering standards and pass the quality test. The quality test is very important and plays a very crucial role throughout the project. And there are like several points in the project where the quality is checked manually or using the measuring machine as well. So how we manage to gain all the work because our sponsor, he's belong to the India, and the project we have choose is also going on in India. So now the question arises how we conducted the meetings and how we connect to the sponsors and how we connect with my team. So we did that through the Zoom call, and what we discuss in the Zoom call is what are the roles and responsibilities each person held in this presentation. Next would be timeline and milestone, quality control, risk management, packing, and logistics. Moving forward to the next slide, which will be presented by my group member, Jatin.
Hey everyone, I will be talking about the budget. So basically, the project initiated with the 5% of budget, and the total amount rises of comes to $11,225. After that, we receive the raw material and we start with the material procurement, which start from 20% of receiving the raw material and 5% of material procurement. So here procurement refers to purchase, sale, and converting raw material into finished goods. Then we also have some inspection of the raw material to check the quality control and safety measures. And then it requires 5% of the budget. So then I switch to the production phase, which basically the production, the main thing of our project. It started and it took out 30% of budget, which the cost arises of 67,330 $50. So here production kickoff basically means all the production starting from the scratch to the proper functioning of the product, like constructing of the product, building the product, and testing and reviewing and everything. So in meanwhile, there was some mid-production review, which was done by the project managers and the sponsors of the company. And then the package and delivery consists of 10% of the total budget. So the project close out after the delivery and hangout of the project arises of 5% of the budget. Next slide, please. So project closeout consists of complete final report, collecting clients' feedback, finalizing support. So basically, it was also done by our project manager, our team members, so that we can know the customer, like how they, whether the customer like the product or not. So after calculating this all, then we arises of other expenses. Other expenses means the transportation, wages, and the other expenses here I refer to, like for example, providing first aid to the workers if they get ill, or giving them a tea break, giving them some snacks to eat. So all these things arises from transportation involves $7,100 to $50. Wages came from $11,837 from 50 cents. Then other expenses includes $4,735. So our grand total of the whole budget arises from 2,14,500. Next slide.
Moving towards the procurement management plan that will be discussed by Harjeet.
Yeah. I'm going to explain procurement management plan. Like we have 2,000 component order. Like we we are going to like complete this order within 2.5 months, and we have total uh, uh, we have a total 21,4,500 budget, including procurement management, and we are going to spend 97,660 on our raw material, and 48,830 on a labor, and 19,532 we are going to spend on equipment and maintenance, and 14,649 will takes a quality control, and logistic will 9,766, and in this way we have total estimate cost 21,4,500 Canadian.
Moving to the next slide, that is a work breakdown structure. I'm continuing with this slide. So work breakdown structure would consist of these are all the things which we are like, we have a time limit, as I have explained earlier, that it is a 2.5 months of the project which we have to complete. So we have to start, we have to be very specific regarding the timeline of the project. So the project would initiate on Tuesday, that is 14th. So in this, we got the permission from our project sponsor, who is Pradeep Kumar, to initiate the project. And then we receive the raw material. The raw materials are received on Wednesday. And then next would be the material procurement, inspection of raw material, and then production kickoff. In this way, our work breakdown structure goes on in a planned form, that how our project is start from the beginning, from the initiation to the to final assembly, which would require on the 11 days, and then packing and logistics, and then coming towards the end of the project and finalizing, and then getting the feedback after delivering the product which we need. Next is the quality management, which would be explained by Irinder.
Hi, the quality management plan of this project is like quality assurance activities and description. Firstly is process documentation to guarantee legal compliance, record each procedure. Supplier quality management, evaluate and select suppliers based on their ability to provide high quality raw materials. Training and development, train staff on quality standards and procedures. Process audits, conduct regular audits of the processes to ensure compliance with quality standards. Risk management, identify and mitigate risk that could impact quality. Next, criteria, standards, tools, and methods. Confirm with rules and regulations, process maps, SOPs, high quality raw materials, supplier evaluations, staff knowledge of quality standards and procedures, training programs and workshops, compliance with quality standards, audit checklist reports, effective risk identification and mitigation, risk assessments and mitigate on plans, frequency and responsibilities, continuous quality assessment team, quarterly procurement, procurement team, um, next monthly HR department, quarterly then again internal auditors, continuous quality assessment team, consulted and informed all departments and all staff, suppliers production team, quality assessment teams all staff, all departments all staff, project manager and all departments.
Hi everyone, I am going to explain about stakeholder management plan for this project. First, I will like to start from purpose and scope of stakeholder management. For the purpose of is that identify, analyze, and manage stakeholder to meet their needs and ensure the success of the project. And for scope, it will cover all stakeholders in the project to produce 2000 high quality engine components in 2.5 months and with high quality, and make sure the all the deliveries took place on right time. Stakeholder identifications, there are two type of stakeholders, internal and external. For internal we have project sponsor, project manager, procurement manager, design engineer, that's me, and manufacturing lead, quality assurance lead, logistics coordinator. And for external we have suppliers, customers, regulatory based bodies, local community. And we did stakeholder analysis on the impact basis, like high, medium, and low. For high impact um, we have chosen the high impact, the like who the stakeholder who will make the high impact on our project, like it's project sponsor, project manager, manufacturing lead, quality assurance lead. And for medium, it's procurement manager, design engineer, logistics coordinator, and suppliers. For low impact, it's local community.
Moving towards the next slide, which would be explained by Jatin.
So now, like the order was 2,000 manufacturing units and there was high risk. So I will be explaining about how we have risk management plan, like how we have managed the risk. So basically, first comes the operational risk. Operational risk refers to if the machine got damaged or some operational changes. So we have assigned people like Yurinder, me, and Pallavi. So basically, we have assigned for operational challenges, for last mile delivery, for labor and workforce analysis. Then comes the technology risk. So technology risk refers to the system failure or breakdown. So basically, we have assigned some IT department members which are already working in the organization. So they have the special knowledge of technology, how to handle with the machines if they get stuck, or if the manufacturing units get slow. So then we have also assigned some human resource risk, like for example, as you know, to manufacture good quality product, we need high level of labor, and for that we have already assigned some HR managers so that they can hire good quality staff. They can hire good technological staff, which is very useful for a production team. Then comes the technology risk. By sometimes, due to some system failure or some technological failure, the breakdown occur. So basically, we have assigned some IT department. Like there were some IT technicians which are already working from with us from past 20-25 years, and they have the special knowledge to assign to manage the risk at the last moment. Then comes the regulatory risk. So basically, regulatory risk refers to the regulations, which comes like if you want to regulate some new policies or something like some error occur or some workman is not well or some production and manufacturing there some gaps occur. So basically the regulatory teams covers the gap. So then we have hire some compliance officer, the finance manager to manage the risk or to manage the uncertainty so that our production should not stop. Then we are also like it's a manufacturing company, and we are also living in the society, so we have also gained some environmental risk factors so that it should not harm any environment. We have also taken proper lessons and permission before taking this order. Next slide, please. Now I will be talking about the risk identification. So we, in the whole project, we have analyzed these following risk: operational risk, technological risk, regulatory risk, financial risk, environmental risk, and HR risk. So basically, operational risk, we have faced some production challenges, some delays, delivery inefficiency. If I talk about the technology, there were some system failures, but we were able to regulate it. Then comes the financial risk. There was some financial problem, like I told, there were some miscellaneous expenses, some due to budget overrun, some cash flow problems. But at last, we were able to manage each and everything within the given budget. Then comes the environmental. As I already explained, we already taken permission from the environmental minister in India, and we have also taken proper lessons to take this order because it was a 2000. It was a very high order. Then the HR, we already hired a good quality staff, and we also hired some extra staff so that if the staff is not available, the production should not stop. Risk response.
Now, coming to the risk response, we need to be very responsible while handling the risk, because risk is something which can make our project into the complete chaos. So first would be operational changes. It helps to improve the coordination and train the staff. Then would be delivery efficiency, which was held by the Jatin. Then is workforce management to enhance the hiring retention. That was controlled by me as a project manager, and hiring staff was done by Harjeet, who was a procurement manager of this project. The design was the design, which is very important because it is supposed to be fit in a particular part. So that was handled by Aman. And then budget was monitor, finance, and all the funds that was managed by the finance manager, which was from the side of the sponsor. And then the quality, the high quality and high standard, that was taken care by the Yurinder. Moving towards the roles and responsibilities. Roles and responsibilities plays a very important role throughout the project. So our sponsor is Pradeep Kumar Bhalla, who approves the budget and the directions. Then the whole project was managed by me, that's Pallavi Bhalla. And then, as I explained in the previous slides, the procurement manager, design, manufacturing, quality, and logistics, all of these things are handled with care. Next slide would be continued by the Aman.
There are some policies which we follow to manage the risk. It's brainstorming, expert judgment, and past project assessment. Like we took example from the past project, which was a successful projects in the past, and we did our work according to that project and take examples for leading our project to success. And after that, we did SWOT analysis and industry checklist.
Coming to the conclusion of the whole project. The Screen the Need is a project which was designed to deliver the 2000 high quality engine components within a time period of 2.5 months, and we need to adhere to the budget which was provided by our sponsor. The project will implement a robust quality management plan to meet the technical performances and the standards, and a detailed procurement strategy to ensure the cost effective and reliable sourcing, and a comprehensive risk management to plan and address the potential operational, technical, regulatory, financial, environment, and human resource challenges, which was explained in the previous slides by Jatin. So by focusing on all the key areas, the project aims to achieve the timely delivery and a high quality result with the effective management risk cost. Thank you so much.
Thank you
And
so much.
I would also like to thank all of my team members who plays a very important role in like 4 months and in completing the project. And I would also like to thank Professor Azza, who guide us how we can go through from our journey from the initiation to the end. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Let me see where I have saved the recording. Stop the recording.